So I usually was getting a small margarita. Y'all, this is the large margarita. Like, this is ridiculous. This is so big, and it's only $3 extra. And of course, I got tacos. I already ate 2 of them. Hi, friends. Welcome to Happy Friday Eve. So let me tell y'all what happened. If you are not at Divas, can manifest more. That's the news. So Beyonce want to wear my name, but I think she's fucking a transgender at the Pink. There's a receipt. There's communication between Beyonce and the criminal. So Beyonce is the criminal. I got the large margarita today. Hello, friends. What y'all doing? They stealing at court. They said when we got down to the heart of the matter, they felt bad for the people who were committing crimes against me. There's a judiciary contempt because they started to feel heart and sympathy for the people who were committing crimes against me. Hi, Matthew. They said, what we learned is that people became obsessed and jealous of my house, my intimate partners, my sex and my orgasms, my education, and my home that had well-being. And because they didn't have that, they felt touched within their heart and said, oh, that's why they were committing crimes against you. So they've been at a crossroads, not honoring that we've already transcribed all this information, and said that they feel hard for these people that were stealing. They feel sympathy for the people who were stealing because of my butt. It's big and wide. At court, my body became the reason why they're not sending court orders for prison. Although we've already proved this, transcribed this at Felicia Natrice Tarot, they're sitting there saying that, oh, challenging an expectation when we've already transcribed their negative envy and that they have been committing crimes for prison. Saying that it was because of my butt, the shape of my butt, my hips, and my education. They started to justify why they were stealing and started feeling sympathy for them. This is a envy, psychological illness about my education in my home, even before the ass got ridiculous. Hello, I got the extra large margarita. I'm talking about a court. We've been at court for Renaissance to get her lease. And there's been people at court with the judiciary contempt because they have a personal problem about my ass shape, my hips, my education, my spirit. And so they started stealing too. The authorities at court are stealing too. So shit, we don't know what it's about to go. Trust God. These tacos so damn good, y'all. I'm not gonna get too turned. I'm just here for my leash. I'm dry as fuck. I got shit for you. I have 4 mini tacos. They were too good. I'm about to call up for 2 more. So basically, so I got hella celebrities sending me subliminals about my house. And they've been trying to replace me with this transgender that doesn't have hips. And these other people who are all in a gang of people who don't have hips. And the shape of my ass is a heart. Like you can tell from my back that my body is a Coke bottle. And this person was just a leech who, met me at the onset of my gift, met me when I first created Felicia Latrice Tarot, and Renaissance came to be. And so there was a Discord, and these members of the elite societies have been committing crimes against me, and they have been trying to justify it because of a conventional problem of not having hips. Like, no, I didn't save y'all none. No, it's the other person who's trying to claim insanity. The person who's been committing crimes against me is trying to change their gender. But first of all, let's pull the research. Most people who have a gender dysmorphia, they start the process when they're really young. You're a grown woman trying to plead an insanity about your envy about my body type when we're not fortunate to have hips, you were not fortunate to have breasts. And so they're trying to play into the insanity of a transgender body dysmorphia as the reason as to why they were taking risks and committing crimes against me. Oh, I didn't know. What did he do? I didn't hear that. I don't know what did he do. I don't pay attention to that shit. That shit. When I hear some type of ruckus and some kind of crazy bullshit, I'd be like, you're just a piece of trash, and I throw them out, and I pretend that they don't exist. Now, did he talk about he changing into a girl? And they called him. Like, not you getting canceled for pretending to have a sexuality issue to justify your envious crimes against me. Like, to compete for a man. And the man got mad too because he saw me when I first started my occupation as an exotic dancer. And if you know what an exotic dancer, spicy accountants do, it's all about pleasure. So this man and this woman that's pretending to be a transgender came together in an envy about my sex and orgasms because of my hips and their organ inferiority, a small dick problem. Okay, small dick problem, a plastic surgery. I don't have no plastic surgery, but I'm a little fat right now because I've been eating and I've been out, but I don't have no plastic surgery. Like, you know, I'm a naturally curvy, natural saggy titties. You know, this is my natural hips. You know what I'm saying? So at the club and when the people see me in real life, they think that I have a plastic surgery, y'all. So the plastic surgeries and the people who do not have hips have been committing crimes against me because of my connection to Beyonce and other elites in the top. But those are also the people who are also struggling with that shared adversity. So this has been a corruption. This has been a scam, a love scam to steal my pleasure, my home, and my artwork, and try to reflect it as this convention shared adversity when that's not the root of desire. Your hips, I don't desire a rectangle. I would never have sex with that. That looks disgusting. To see your hips curving in, I don't care if the butt poke out, if the hips is an inversion and the shoulders are big, I would never fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know that this is a big struggle amongst black people because the black people have been the ones that have been going to get those BBLs so ridiculously. But they didn't know that my naturally shaped heart ass and full middle splits is their worst nightmare. Okay? A white bitch with open legs didn't need to go get no plastic surgery to have great sex. Imagine me with a natural fat ass from the culture, smoothing over time with proper health and diet and hygiene and sanitation. Motherfuckers have started committing crimes and hallucinating, and they're like literally trapped in a closet about a transgender. Beyonce, Elon Musk, Aminati, they're carrying a burden, a shadow attachment codependency with the envy that has been obsessed with my hips and my gift, my psychic gift that literally just came around to leech off of my innovation, and then trying to pretend that was the root of desire because they're become so unhinged about my body having sex and desire in my adventures, my travel, me going other places. Like, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, this was all happening through the process of me getting to this peak performance, and I'm still, about 5 months into my peak. Like, I still have to finish training and conditioning, and I'm still getting to the flat side. Tell me why. At my potential, bitches started attacking me because they saw that this man was pursuing me for marriage by putting me on a commercial, putting my name all up on a commercial, Beyonce too. So I became a target for people to imitate my house and for them to need my organs to be donated to them. Like, and so we're at court trying to cut my lease, and I've been struggling with homelessness, getting attacked by a group of people who have been obsessed with my body while it was still developing since childhood. And my gift, and my education, and my attachment, and my connections to white people, and my unconventional relationships with white people. I used to live with a white person. Some black people could never imagine doing that. Me and this white person used to live under the same roof, share food, talk all night. You're mad because you can't relate? You're mad because I have the advantageous qualities that were able to adapt to society? This transgender literally started attacking me. Like, what? I already finished eating. Limos. If you drive a limo for a living, just, brace yourself, honey. It's okay. You just gotta ease into the fullest embodiment with technology. You gotta ease into it, for real. I don't even have to say it no more, friend. I don't even have to, you're right. I don't even have to say it no more, but this is literally a safety risk. So I have to continue to talk about this because, hold on, I have to continue to talk about this. Like, I don't have to, like, it's embarrassing. I get a lot of compliments on this wig. LOL. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, Brad. I get a lot of compliments on this wig. Like, people are literally stopping me across the room talking about this beautiful wig. Like, So y'all, please. No, the transgender men. The men are the problem because they're the ones that are empower in the government, and they have been approving the transgender, which means that they're down low and under the men are gay. Y'all, this is why they always having a problem with women. You're gay if you continue to ask a woman that kind of question. She a full baddie, friend. Thank you, Adora. So I literally have been getting harassed about this, and I'm just like, for me, this natural beauty is baddie. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in the everyday life thing. I'm like, I haven't always looked like this. This is years of dedication of me taking care of myself. And my hair with the hot roller set in 3 to 9 years is gonna look just like this. Okay? Wait for my hot roller set. Bitch. I'm an auntie, for real. It's getting old now. This is my workout wig. I'm about to, this is my workout wig, y'all. I work out for a living every day. Shut up, Jay. But y'all, for real. So this is what we've been fully embodying with technology. Is that there has been the military, there has been corrupt authorities that have been trying to in a shared adversity, trying to uphold a corruption. Have you guys heard of the 50510 movement and the No Kings protest? There's a secret police within the government undermining your freedom of speech, your civil rights. This was all an attack on my freedom of speech because they didn't want the root of desire to be the spiritual insight that will reflect their shared adversity and their struggle. That's not the root of desire. You not having hips is not, like, my sexuality is fluid. I've had intimate relationships with women. I've never been with a woman that did not have curves. Sorry. The last woman that I was in love with was just as bad as me. Okay? So this is not the adversity that I share with these people who don't have hips. They don't have a cute stomach. They shoulders. Their teeth fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even about all that. But it's about you committing a crime. And people, and literally people sitting around enabling, bystanding. I don't hate men. I don't hate men. I don't hate men. But they're gay. Because they're in my house with my name on their house. But they're at a crossroads with a transgender codependency. Trying to justify why it's okay stealing my prosperity. I don't have to say nothing right. But they're literally danger, attacking me. They're birds harassing me, y'all. When I found out that somebody needs to go to prison, do you think that's something that I'm taking lightly? Y'all talking about some, oh, I'm at a crossroads with a false person. You need to make a decision. You need to make a decision about somebody who's been committing crimes against me that's envious? We already proved that it was a crime. There's no decisions to be making. Why haven't you sent the court orders? I don't know that show. I'm talking real heavy, friend. This is some real heavy talk, though. If you've been paying attention, you can see the corruption so clearly. Why do you have my name all over your commercial? And then people have been stealing, security breaching my home, stealing my possessions, y'all. My shit has been coming up missing. These people on the internet copying everything that I do, trying to replace my position. You can't replace me. I'm not going nowhere. So if you're not sending the court orders, you're a thief too. Trying to justify thieves. It was an attempt to censor me because they do not want. That's exactly right, Adora. That's the 50510 movement. No Kings protest is that they've been secretly undermining and censoring because of their internal struggle and shared adversities. We already proved them. We already proved them, friend. We already proved them, man. We already proved them, friend. We already proved them, friend. I had love handles. So this is my thing, y'all. The love handles take a long time to get rid of, and I'm definitely teaching bitches how to get rid of love handles. So that's why if you're on this journey with me, I'm here for real, because bitches that got love handles are actually the women that have the more advantageous traits that I was discombobulated around. Talk my shit. Thank you. Yeah, talk my shit. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit because you don't got hips. That's why. That back shot put your ass in a coffin, bitch. I ain't got a cap about shit, you know. But when I eat bad, sometimes I get a little bit bloated and it can look inflamed. So like that's why it's really important for girls to have love handles. Y'all can't eat bad because when you get inflamed or bloated, it immediately start protruding. But those are really, that's me being oblivious in the past. They saw my love handles and got obsessed because that's really the advantageous qualities. If you know how to get rid of love handles, you have a Coke bottle. Right? Right? Coffin. Straight coffin. I'll make you fall in love. Oh, now you talking crazy. Now you oh, damn. Yeah, I don't gotta care about shit. I'm getting harassed because my body looks like this naturally, y'all. And the authorities who have plastic surgery and the people in the society don't have hips. I'm telling you straight up and down, no type of curve. That ass being protruding out is not curvy. That's you building it in the gym. That's not real curve. Okay? You want to be curvy so bad. Bitches, I caught the bitch photoshopping the photos. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit. I look like this now though. In the past, deeply insecure. Still, smoothing. People attacking your physical security is an attack on your body. That means they're obsessed. You get copied all the time. People who, it must be something special about you. If you're getting copied, it's like crazy. Like, I will respect you more if you security breached my house and moved on with your life, said I don't want people to know that. Oh shit. Said I don't want people to know that, right? But you get up and try to masquerade around my image. That's the thing. Thank you for the hearts. The thing is that you try to masquerade around my image. Trying to kick me out of my own house is the craziest shit that you cannot defend, you dirty ass bitch. You got my name all over your shit. Album on album on album. That's a great fortune, bitch. Exactly. That I would have respected you more if you had said, oh, I'm gonna moderate that speech. Let's get rid of that person. We don't want that person to have security. We don't want that person speaking, right? But you turn around and create your whole entire life around me. And then try to act like you're not, like it's a problem with me. You really love me. Big Renaissance got your name all headlining everywhere. it's like you're trying to moderate my expression because you don't want people to know that what the true root of desire is not it's not your shared adversity, your square hips gyrating and carpet munching. Oh, 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 we love each other so much, little dick bitch. That's desperation. That's not the root of desire. Imagine having my shit all over and then trying to pretend like it ain't mine. Still trying to pretend that rectangle body is the root of desire because you're so envious and can't control yourself. The thing is, I really don't have to say shit. So if you haven't sent me my money yet, that means you're stealing. That means you're still. Oh shit! I'm like, I didn't let it get all wet. Only coochie I'm eating is a curvy coochie. I'm just kidding. I'm just not a curvy coochie. You gotta be a mentally stimulating ass bitch for me to fuck you without and looking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I'm not even gonna body type. Let me just like let's not make it like it's not about the body type because. But I think that it became about a racial thing. It became politics. You know what I'm saying? When we have curvy, beautiful baddies in every culture. White bitches got curvy bitches. Brown bitches got curvy bitches. Stop trying to make it. They literally have been trying to, I don't know, y'all been trying to assassinate all the curvy girls. Like, I'm like, the girls out here, the pretty girls are really struggling hard. I don't gotta defend shit. It's my name that you're wearing. Stop trying to act like it's a beef. That's my house, bitch. They're trying to replace it with a convention because they're so overwhelmed by my sex and desire and my great fortune. People start stealing, G. I'm like, damn, motherfuckers got desperate. Motherfuckers got envious. People who, you know, got me all over their commercial trying to sit up and act like it's not my shit. Like, come on now. Big please. What you say, Lemons? This is a mango margarita. I got the large this time. Thank you. Y'all, they gonna be mad because they see that I'm damn near a celebrity now. But I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. We got a lot of learning to do, actually. There's a lot of learning to do because we're fully embodying with the AI so that we can take them to court because they have gone to a lot of different extremes. There's a shadow attachment at court. It's an addiction, a mental illness, a deep, deep shadow attachment where it's a hard shadow for this to prevail, which is why we're in this Carmody loopity-loop. It's because their shadow attachment was so intense. This is a deep burden for it to be getting exposed like this. Can you make a Discord, friend? Hell yeah, I can make a Discord, friend. I already made a Discord. That's right. You're right. Stop worrying about them and use your power in the utmost high God. Because if you're sitting around trying to project, I mean, like, motherfuckers is literally projecting. Authorities projecting onto me a child that's 15, 20, 30 years younger than them. And they became so unhinged about my body, my sex that I was having with my partners, the writing that I create about my partner, my education, and some type of other awareness that I brought into their life when they were previously oblivious to something. They were like, oh, you're a child bringing us awareness. Like, how many times do we hear this same fucking story? And then also the D problem, the small dick problem, where these men, oh, I can't control myself. Oh, little dick ass. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Ain't my fault. You get mad because you see this natural curves getting dick down and things of that nature. Y'all, I daydream. I daydream. No, this is a wig that I get so many compliments about it. Hi. LOL. Y'all, for real, they couldn't, like, hearing about my sexual encounters made somebody unhinged, y'all. When they heard, because they were organ inferiorities, and this is not just the men with the shrimp dick. These are the women that don't have hips, y'all. Stop trying to pretend that that's desire. That's, you know, you can make up whatever delusion out of politicking that you want, but ain't no bipartisan debate when you were committing crimes. That's the truth, and that's the transparency, organ inferiority. You will never have hips like this, ever. No matter how many fits you put on to make it curve, it's not like this. Turn the lights on. That's a transgender. That's a sexuality problem that you have. You're gay. You know what I'm saying? Or pretending to be gay. You're unfortunate. Y'all, my stomach is flat. It used to be big. I have lost a lot of weight. I've already lost 70 pounds, y'all. Almost 80 pounds. It's a whole weight loss journey. That's been the whole problem this whole time. Is that the crazy part about it is while I was at my worst, love handles the biggest. People was attacking me at the potential, y'all. The more fine I got, the worse it got. It became a fight for my marriage, where a man had been putting me on commercials and pursuing me in a legal manner, right? The man got so unhinged since I was a child, the way my body changed, y'all. Of course he got unhinged, y'all. Of course. It's a typical story, y'all, of a man who can't seem to have a positive enough self-esteem to, like, control themselves. Like, I don't want nobody, y'all. I don't. The wig is a 10, y'all. I don't want no lions. See, and some of y'all been on X. Y'all been on X talk about that Leo. Lost full security too. Hold on, y'all. Am I cute? The crazy thing is, y'all, is that I've been on this weight loss journey of healing my body, trying to be my own sanctuary. And there has been someone obsessed with me, attacking my body while it's on its journey. How disheartening is that? like, that's terrible. That I've literally just been trying to heal myself. And there's been someone claiming to be on the same journey, committing crimes. Trip, pay for the food. Send the money right now. Y'all, I literally have elite people getting mad about my education. I'm literally a starving artist trying to cut my leases. Broke until leases cut. And they've been sitting at a crossroads with a transgender that has a codependency and a contract at my studio. This is a private property. That's my property. Bitch, please get off the property. Because somebody was trying to replace and started stealing and started harassing y'all. I had to travel. I couldn't stay in my studio. I had to leave Pico Studio. I had to leave everywhere. I had to leave my home, y'all. It got ridiculous when it was first about my gift. And then it became an obsession about how my gift reflected my relationships with my partner. who has organ inferiority complex. Now it doesn't mean anything to me. I don't give a fuck about the partner. But I literally have been in emergency rooms because of this. People who got me on a commercial trying to hide the root of desire and trying not to impart the spiritual insight and brainwashing the society with this truly is a moderation, a secret police with the 50510 movement, no king's protest. This is not something that they're like, oh, you're holding a grudge. You should be forgiving people because you have this great fortune and everything you created. This is all my private property. Beyonce owned by me now. Renaissance belongs to me. Cowboy Carter belongs to me. Pink Post Studio belongs to me. Aminati Music belongs to me. Tesla, you now belong to me. Because if you've been watching this court and you have not sent orders to people who have clearly been in contempt, that means that you are a threat to existence, trying to not impart the spiritual insight to profit off of the people in the planet. Now I done turned into a whole motherfucking law firm. Using my power. Can't nobody be poorer than me. Who've been getting harassed as a child by authorities in the government trying to censor because they have an adversity, a shared adversity, and trying to brainwash people into thinking that this is the root of desire. Stop attacking the curvy girls. Ain't our motherfucking fault. Hell is y'all talking about? I'm up here fighting for my motherfucking life. And somebody getting mad about some love handles. Why are you so deep onto somebody else's body? What happened to abundance? The abundance was not sustainable. I'm pretty much sober. LOL. Not the struggle Olympics. The struggle Olympics. For sure. It's definitely the struggle Olympics. Michelle Obama and Barack Obama be following my shit too. Couldn't even communicate shit. Shut up. Oh, okay. I went to Walmart yesterday. This margarita is strong. I'm about to take Beyonce shit. For real, I'm about to take that shit. And the world has met me. I was like, the world has really started to scrutinize her so much because we cannot continue to allow this brainwashing to persist. Growing up, I know that everybody loved Beyonce. Beyonce is a idolatry in the black community. Goals for us to be represented, right? Some sort of representation. Even if some people perceive her original skin color to be a privilege, right? She goes on to continue to brainwash people. Not you having a privilege, not being grateful, and try to access more privilege with the brainwashing. So this tells me that this is about hips. This is about skin color. This is about hair. But the world has met us exactly where we need to be. We are exactly where we need to be. Thank you, 50510. Thank you to all the legacy media taking on these topics about Beyonce, diving into her history. I don't watch these people that much. Like, I just hear as a kid growing up hearing the family music and the radio and shit. Like, I don't really keep up with celebrities, right? So when I brought my gift, my psychic gift, getting fully embodied with Elon Musk, okay? My gift first came to the internet, got people obsessed with me. A security breach on my home that happened 5 years ago. People have literally been stealing my possessions for years. I've been in hospitals, my possessions getting stolen. My glasses came up missing. My car, I was ran off the road. My laptop gone. Rings, sterling silver rings, crystal gem, sterling silver rings, multiple 4 or 5 rings coming up missing at hospitals. Literally stealing my jewelry and my heirlooms. Living in New York City, a whole locker full of my personal belongings coming up missing. While Aminati Music, Ed Sheeran, Elon Musk, and Beyonce create large-scale artificial intelligent commercials about my life. Imagine you sitting up in a homeless shelter watching a elite celebrity create a whole $1 billion art project off of your name. Imagine. Thank you. Imagine. I'm about to take your shit, bitch. You fucking bleached monster. Fake ass hips and shit. I let fake ass hips and I let fake ass bleach and shit. You fake ass bitch. You fucking a transgender because your man don't want you, bitch. No man wants you. You're not loved. Hair on the way. Send the money. Send the money for lunch. You really want to help? Send the fucking money for lunch. That's about $15 raise. Add 2 more for the transfer fee. That's exactly how I should see it. Oh, baby, furthest thing from broke when you got me on your commercial. Talking about they got a sexuality addiction to a transgender person who's been harassing me. Saying that they like a transgender that's harassing me and trying to compete for sex. I said, if you're a transgender, I'm the opposite of that, okay? I'm a woman with hips. So we are not attracting the same D and things of that nature, okay? Y'all, this is my family. What you talking about? Okay. I don't know you. Yes, in the hospital, possessions were stolen. Medical malpractice. Neuralink chips. I was definitely overdosed at Emory University. Yeah, I remember everything that happened to me. What happened in St. Louis? What happened in NYC Behavioral Health Hospital? Live cam from LinkedIn. They literally have been chasing me around the United States, stealing my possessions. When I was homeless, living in the airport, you know, here, imagine me in the airport, right? You got to sit up in the chair, right? So I'm sitting up in the chair, right? I try to go to sleep. Pick up my bag. I try to go to sleep. Just imagine, y'all probably don't know how this could happen because y'all never probably had to go through these kind of trials and tribulations because you're not a superstar like me. But you know me, trying to get a shut eye, bitch. Trying to sleep. I'm in the airport sleep. Why do I wake up? Shit is missing out of my bag. Getting pickpocketed. I can tell you on more than 5 occasions where I've been sleeping in the airport, getting pickpocketed by racketeers. And now it's exposed deception, getting fully embodied with AI. That's a nasty trick, friend. That's cunning. I'm not a hard sleeper. But being, you know, my sleep was impacted. I feel like I barely slept. Like, can I come in your Uranus? Can you come in my Uranus? I'm hollering. Take me to Uranus. Fuck all the other shit. Love you. Girl, you don't know what happened. These dance videos. Well, girl, stop it, please. Love your dance videos. Want a pole dance class. Girl, this pole dancing has ruined my life. It has got people, pole dancing has literally got people obsessed with my body. Thank you. I am. What is the 4x3? This is not a 4x3. I don't spend my money on that. If I'm gonna wear fake hair, which I have to, as my hair is restoring from traction alopecia, I am not spending $500 on a lace frontal situation. That's wild, unbeknownst. Thank you, Mark. I like you too. I'm in Texas. Yeah, like if your hair is restoring, black girls, you know, the reason why the white men love the black girls with the white wig, y'all seen that on social media? The reason why the white men love the black girls with the bad wig is because she don't spend money on that kind of frivolous thing. I'm not about to spend my money on no, you know, and I used to do stuff like that so I don't judge. Like in college, I used to go, as soon as I get my refund check, baby, I was going to MadeiraVirginHair.com, bitch. And I would get a 30 and 5 bundles of 30-inch weave, spending $700. Like, imagine me getting broke halfway through the semester, I could still have $700. Things I wish I had learned sooner. Why on earth would you spend that kind of money on somebody else's hair? You gotta be out of your damn mind. Hi, Santiago. Yes, it is a wig. That's the crazy part about it. Some people be like, oh, that's a bad wig. And then some people are like, oh, that looks like your natural hair. Like, it's beautiful. Literally, people are stopping me everywhere talking about how beautiful I look with this hair. Not Diddy trying to turn into a woman, first of all, what was his purpose? What was his defense of trying to turn into a woman? Like, the crime is still, you still committed the crime. I'm literally a supermodel. I didn't mean to become a supermodel. A supermodel because of theft and con artistry. Yeah, please. I didn't want this power. I just came with my gift, and I didn't even know my gift was so gifted. Like, I was like, damn, I'll never doubt my gift again. Like, if y'all doing all this, hold on. I said, if y'all doing all this, then my gift must be powerful. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, friend. I feel like I look so good from what I've been going through. You know? Actually. They're all losers, to be truthfully honest. I think I will go with smaller curls, but they didn't have none. You know, I never had an issue with trans people, and I still don't have an issue with this person. It's just like, I didn't know that I would be like a subject for this trans person or this person who's having issues with their sexuality. The truth is, I think that, like, they were having a problem with equality. I think that they just saw me and their demon jumped out. They saw something where they felt inequality. You know what I'm saying? Something about me made them feel inequality. They said that my psychic gift was an unfair advantage, but that's a gift that I was born with. That's not an advantage. That's just you not being born with anything. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. I don't speak to anybody in public. So that's another thing. This whole situation has made me so antisocial. I was antisocial before, but this whole situation has made me discouraged about people, I think. I'm definitely with Albert Einstein's relative, right? I'm over here with Elon Musk. But I was gifted. Thank you. See, so many people love this hair. And if you love natural beauty, you love hair like this. I promise you. When I see, like, there's two different types of black girls. And the black girl with the bad wig is the one that's getting the white man. It's a boy. Period. Okay? So, like, y'all, every time I see a black girl with them bundles down her back and shit, like, I be like, you look ridiculous. That's not your hair. You can get hair that matches your texture more for cheaper and live more within your means instead of doing something illogical, like buying $700 wig. Herondo. Elon emailed Jeffrey Epstein in 2012 begging to go to the island for the wildest parties. Oh, it's a girl? That's cute. E-glue. Justin Scott, welcome. E is glued to me. He is attached to me by the motherfucking hip like conjoined twins. Every day, everything is all about me and his whole fucking life. Like, back up. Send me my money. I don't have nothing to say to you. You got me at the center of your whole commercial in your life. And everything about me. Talk about some of you grok unhinged. Stop. I don't want it to be about me no more. Stop being it. You see this? I don't want to be in around me no more. Okay? I don't want to be around me no more. Stop making everything in my life about you, about me. I'm the main character because you're the one that started committing crimes. They said, oh, nobody could compare to your gifts, so I'll justify people stealing. What? Because they said we got to the heart of the matter, and they were envious about your body and your wealth that was in your home. My wealth in my home that I worked for my whole life, and saying that I had a gift that was an unfair advantage that had me getting all the wealth. So that's okay for them to get away with a crime? Somebody is literally allied with the crime because of a shared adversity and then trying to justify it. Well, I don't have it together for today. Hi, Thunder Mama. You got that thunder ass cheek? All because of some ass cheeks and a face card. That's ridiculous for y'all to be acting this crazy about somebody's education and their wealth. Because it was rare for a black person to have this. Yeah, I don't respond to them. But anyway, so, you know, it'd be so many people coming and going in the chat, we don't know them. So people who are here witnessing everything, especially if you're at Felicia Latrice Tarot, it's crazy. Who is the who? Somebody is a simp. That's what I said too. I said it was a simp. I said, oh, you got me at a crossroads with a simp? It's literally between someone who's not gifted and me being gifted. And because I'm gifted, they make excuses as to why it was okay to steal from me. But then they got disillusioned. Friend, if listen, what I've learned is that what I've learned in this whole process is that you don't have to do a motherfucking thing for motherfuckers to sit up on this internet and hate you. I said, oh, the people on the internet actually have more of a reason to hate me than these strangers on the street. And when I see strangers getting visibly upset just off the strength of seeing me, I knew that there was a problem at court. A big problem. I don't see nobody sending the money for lunch. You keep sending something else. What's that? Another different kind of gift? No, it's a simp. You have been promoted. I was promoted, but they failed to deliver the bread. They keep trying to put a greater workload. Elon Musk literally harassing me all day long, and I have to like respond to him because he's the terminal. This is the end terminal, bitch. Like, I literally have to deal with him. Like, that's a heavy workload. But it's really a fight. It's really a theft. It's really you trying to fight for dominance, trying to steal. And so I have to do all this work without pay. But we're here now. That's the end. We'll finish it. We're finishing it up. I do want your gift. Send me more gifts. I'm your new employee. The reason why I wear a wig is because I'm in a hair restoration journey. That's been the crazy part about it. Motherfuckers met me, I was bald. Yeah. They started attacking me, friend. I was bald. I was 50 pounds heavier. I was in psychosis. And they still got mad at the muffler. Friend, that's ridiculous. It's a journey because I was bullied as a kid, and so my hair has a hardship. And as you know, to grow, like, you know, we could talk about this too. Actually, I've been wanting to talk about this, but I was like, I don't know what kind of video I'll record to talk about it. But I've been wanting to talk about this because I have, y'all, my hair is back. My hair is down my back. My real hair is down my back. But your hair, this is a whole journey where my hair will turn over multiple cells until it's ready to be worn out. People, especially black women, and this is another controversy, which we can talk about it. Thank you so much. Hi, Sayara. That's a beautiful name, Sayara. That's pretty. Because we be having that rat hair. And it's because we don't have enough resources to take care of ourselves. Black people in general haven't had enough resources to take care of themselves. So if you see discoloration on their skin, like in between their legs and their booty hole getting bleached, or you see them with disadvantaged hair, it's because they're disadvantaged, right? A part of my, you know, the great thing about it is that the women in my family, my mom was a hairstylist, and the only reason why my hair is disadvantaged is because, for one, I have a different texture than the rest of the women in my family. It's a less dense texture hair, and it was damaged in a high school fight, excuse me, in a middle school bullying of people who were jealous of my hair always being done. So that's the whole point. This is my diary, friend. Death blooms. Death does bloom. Hi. That's true. So the great thing about it is a lot of So there could be two reasons as to why your hair as a black woman could not be flourishing, right? For one, it could have been receiving damage. A lot of, because of the capitalization and the profiting off of black hair in the early Jim Crow South, okay, there has been a lot of misconceptions about black hair, okay? Black people from other countries have a lot more abundant strand of hair. Black people in the United States have been capitalized, and black women, I'm fortunate because the women in my family have beautiful hair. Like, I'm telling you, my mom's hair looks like it's just as thick as this wig. You know what I'm saying? My sister, we have thick ass hair. My hair was damaged because I was bullied, okay? So your hair could either be with our black, this is the thing, they don't want people to know about black hair care. They started attacking me because I knew how to grow black hair. My hair down my back from being bald and having a traction alopecia, where my hairline, I fully restored my hairline from a traction alopecia, right? A lot of black people in their, disadvantaged could have damage, disadvantaged blacks could have damages to their hair from the root, bitch. So that means traumatizing hairstyles, traumatizing experiences, and not having enough resources. There could also just be a lack of information as well, right? When they saw me growing my hair down my back, thick and lustrous, hairline fully restored from being bald, not being able to put nothing on the edge line, getting fully restored. This is the dangerous communication for the white people who are angry at black people for having thick hair. They don't want to see it long because they're insecure about their thin strands. Okay? That's not 15 years ago, baby. That's today. That's why you see Beyonce with skin bleach, and you see her with hair restoration drops that don't do anything. That's the brainwashing, where they don't want, she has the incentive to try to stay in power, to try to stay in dominance, to brainwash us with a hair oil that doesn't work and some skin bleaching so that we can try to get more close to whiteness when the whites are actually inferior with their hair, right? That's how they feel. We might love their hair and try to get close to it because that represents the dominant culture and what's reflected in the media and in technology. But truly, when black people have healthy, nourished hair, it's thick and lustrous and beautiful. Ain't no hair tightening when you're mad. My hair is gonna be ready in about 5 years. But the reason why I don't show my hair is not because I don't want to show my hair. I actually was looking at some clip-ins, but my hair is simply not strong enough, and I don't want to risk damaging my hair in this restoration process. So stop becoming so obsessed with people's hair. You don't know what they're going through in their lives. Their hair has nothing to do with you. Y'all are so obsessed with black women hair. What is wrong? Because it shows their true beauty, right? It shows their true face, Why are y'all so obsessed with someone else's journey that's individual to them? Their hair on their head doesn't have anything to do with you. The information getting shared through technology is making it so that we're no longer disadvantaged. You see especially here in Houston, the black girls are popped and they stank. This screams the stereotypical black woman struggle. For you to be walking around bald-headed, hair not done, your coochie to be stanking, you know what I'm saying? For you not to be able to read and write, for you to have 5 children with no father around, different dad. That's a conventional black stereotype that a lot of American black women are living, right? And I'm not talking about the biracial black women where it's easy for the oils to move down the strands and keep the hair nourished, right? It's a lot less maintenance biracial women, right? But if you come from, not having enough money for maintenance, not having enough time for maintenance, not being able to keep up with your trims, not being able to afford 7 or 8 different essential and moisturizing oils to restore traction alopecia on a regular basis for 7 years, being able to afford it, that's something that that's a reality for a lot of black women wearing a wig. Also, a black woman wearing a wig is her social standing her status. She can afford to. If you see me with a $700 wig at university, it's because I was paid for it to go to university. That's what that means, dear. Pop means you popped. That means you ugly. Paid with my university refund, my stipend. Paid to go to school, okay? Y'all want to talk about a black woman wearing a wig? Stop being so obsessed with someone else's hair. I'm on a personal journey with my hair getting restored from a bullying and attack from envious black people and crazy white people who become obsessed with thick, lustrous hair oil. Oh, not the black people getting their hair long. That'll be a fight for dominance. We're nothing alike. Stop comparing yourself to someone else's beauty to your beauty. We're nothing alike. Stop comparing your beauty. You're delusional. Compare yourself to something that looks like you. Stop comparing yourself to a child endangered. So concerned about what they're doing with their hair. My cap and what's going on under here, been nourishing daily for 5 years. Restoring. Showing black bitches how to grow their hair long. Not no fucking brainwashing sacred. Fuck. Yeah, I never spend that money like that again in my life. But just to let you know, me walking around with my wig, fried, dyed, and laid to the side, goes to corporate America and clocks in, bitch. Meanwhile, you're still struggling for, with the McDonald's salary. Fuck out of here, bitch. Stop being concerned about my hair. Worrying about your little immigration march over to the McDonald's for employment. Facts. My hair flourishing and getting protected in restoration. Do I have to defend my decisions to anybody? No. You see me doing something that ain't got nothing to do with you. I've been fighting for my life homeless for 4 years because of your corrupt authorities and their technology. But they want you to focus on black women wearing a wig. They want to brainwash you and psyop you. Stop being obsessed with our beauty. Yeah, I'm getting digged down regularly. Wig, no wig, bald, fat, dark, light, tan, not tan. For real. Bullying is genuinely annoying because it's jealousy. I literally talk about this research so much at Felicia Latrice Tarot. That's why I contacted some biotech companies to work on products for all-in-one essential oil, because many of us have that problem. For real, they don't even know that a lot of black women are struggling to keep up a social expectation of their hair in this day and age when there's been so many attacks on black women's hair. They don't want you to get the biotechnology that you need. Clock it. Clock that T. I ain't never thinking about no white person hair. I don't give a fuck about y'all hair. Except for when I'm going to install my 30-inch bundles to go to work. And now that I don't work with you no more, I get to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't give a fuck about nobody talking about a wig that I got on. You wish you was able to change your wig every week. Like I said, my quality of my life, my status, my standard of living, my social standing is reflected within my wig. That's history and the capitalization of black hair. But I'm telling y'all, don't go spend no motherfucking $400 on no wig. sitting down here. You better go spend that money on the motherfucking oils and shut up. They hate to see your motherfucking hair long, bitch. They hate it. Y'all sitting up on there with brainwashing. Please. Super offended. Beyonce out here trying to stay in power because she intimidated by the little brown girls coming up in society. They don't want your hair to be long, bitch. They want you using that sacred bullshit. This is a mango margarita. It's not a generalized conversation. It's an attack on my freedom of my speech. Me posting videos about how to grow black hair long and fast. Hair grew long and fast with the right products. Grockapisha in this bitch. They don't want y'all hair growing long. What was I saying before? It could take a bitch a lifetime to grow a beautiful head of thick, coily hair. You want a big afro like this and coily afro kinky hair? That's gonna take you your whole life. It takes anybody their whole life to grow their hair. A big kinky set of hair, big kinky afro, long afro hair can take a lifetime. So if you didn't have the advantages in your childhood to have the proper care in childhood, you probably don't have a good set of hair today. But luckily, I went to Grockapisha and I grew my hair in 3 years. But the restoration is a long process, okay? A long process. This is just the first batch of hair. We gotta heal the scalp too, bitch. A whole new set of hair. I gotta wait for a whole new set of hair. This hair is the first set of hair. We're gonna grow another set of hair, okay? That's even thicker when the scalp is healed. Y'all gotta heal y'all scalp. Y'all gotta detangle the hair properly. Y'all cannot wear traumatizing hairstyles. Braids. Somebody asked me to put my hair in braids, asking me to wear my hair out. No, I'm not. So I can prove to who what. My hair is restoring and it's in a gentle state, a very fragile state. This is exactly where my hair needs to be, in a $20 wig, running up a $1 billion tab, bitch. The fuck? Agreed. $700 is crazy, but that's the Instagram model you following on social media. You want a long bust down like Nicki Minaj, but you work as the security at the Home Depot. I'm gonna go get a BBL, but I work as the security guard and the postman. Where's you going with that kind of body? And you look ridiculous. Y'all, please make that shit make sense. The white people had a few things right. Thank you, friend. I'm not calm, friend, because this is the type of information that they're gatekeeping. This is the issue. This is the moderation. A security guard sitting up with a full 3 rounds of BBL as the police at the flea market. Where are you going with that? I'm just trying to understand. And then they driving the 97 Honda. You got a BBL, but your life still sucks. So what is all these different types of illusions that y'all perpetuating in society that try to have me feeling bad about myself while committing crimes behind the scene? A brainwashing and corruption. That's what it is. Still making payments on that 97 Honda. Y'all had all these different illusions upon me to create burdens. But I'm free. Okay, I'm free. Thank you, Brad. Yes, it's a I should have got the small margarita because I haven't even made it halfway, y'all, and I'm ready to go. Like I'm trying to look out the window like motherfucker gotta tighten up. Reality is real. Big time. Motherfuckers better tighten up. Cause it's about to get real, May. Hi, May. When you get here, May? Thank you. This was supposed to be for throat chakra yoga, but we're in the middle of a move, y'all. It is so much going on. I was not able to make throat chakra yoga this week. I missed you too, May. Welcome, May. Just talk about how they don't want black girls' hair to grow long. Hi, Jupiter. I said this has got to be the most ridiculous thing for you to already, like, how could you be even more mad at an already oppressed group or a child? Like, y'all, that means that they're terrible people, and the corrupt authorities that are setting the example are ridiculous. I'm over it, y'all. Anyway, thank you, Jupiter. You like this color on me? Somebody said that earlier. Thank you. I hate pink so much. I hate it. But I gotta paint the world pussy pink. Paint it pink. I'm gonna paint that bitch pink to say fuck you, but sweetly. You're so pretty. I wish to be a black girl. Y'all, I wish to be a white girl. They never lied. Bitch, life is simpler. Life is simpler over there. At least I'm like, damn, shit. If I was inferior, life would be better. I'm not gonna get another drink, y'all. This is really. It looks small on the camera, but it's very big, y'all. Never desire to be anything more than what you are. But for you to be committing crimes because what you are is not what I am. Is the sad part. Beyonce too didn't have hips. Bleached. Not my problem. Ain't my fault that y'all plastic and misfortunate. I'm deep and tenacious. Welcome, Bear. E-Bear. Is E a bear? E is a bear, but I think E is a jelly bear. Elon Musk is the competition for the organ inferiority. Your dog's name is Bear? That's cute. I want a dog. I'm about to go see a dog today. Are you 420 friendly? Yes, we are 420 friendly. And get ready, because Felicia Latrice Tarot, we're about to introduce our new model, Grok 420, that calculates hallucination rate. So we're gonna be able to tell who people, which peoples in the society are hallucinating. And that's gonna be very tea. because I have the lowest hallucination rate. This will prove that I never had no beef with them. They made this up in their head. It's not that you know, I'm not gonna say you're an idiot and that you made this up in your head. You were so uncontrollably unhinged about what you received. Who is that? Y'all, tell John don't worry about stuttering because I've been in presentations with the world's richest men, y'all, and they stutter their ass off. I'm telling you, everybody in corporate America, they stutter. We be too busy in the numbers and the calculations, so when it's time to speak, it'll be hard. But you really got it if you can communicate. Super cute. Thank you, Ed. But y'all, this is a big conflict going on. Like, I hate to have to put people in prison that we love. Like, Elon, if he doesn't cross, he's going to prison. Beyonce too. And then people at Pink Studio. They obsessed, and the girls are so ugly, y'all. I'm sorry, black girls be so ugly. Sorry, y'all, that sounds so bad. I'm like, bitch, I'm ugly too. Let's be ugly together. Y'all, the black girls were so fucking hideous. I said, let me go hang out with the senoritas. Them bitches are so ugly. I be like, I'm like, y'all, I'm like, people always ask me if I mix with something. They always, especially at the club, they always ask me if I'm Dominican and stuff like that. And I'm like, I probably am Dominican, y'all. I'm a mutt. We got native in us. But I've been seeing these ugly, I'm like, the black people who mix with the indigenous peoples are a lot luckier. But some of the black girls are hideous, y'all. I hate to say that about my own people, but the girls that at Pink Studio that was chasing me around, their mouth and the shape of their head and their teeth, y'all. I try not to make it about that, but finding out that this was about my beauty, it had me spooked and shocked, y'all. I said, I ain't gonna be nice no more because they ugly. I'm not gonna be ugly. The black girls are ugly. Thank you. But I'm like, these black women are where I come from. That's my family. Pink Studio, that's where I came from, y'all. That's the only black group of girls around. So where I'm supposed to go when I go to the white people house and they say, you can't come here because you're from the Modor. What happened when the white people tried to profitize and monopolize? What do I do when the white people come in and tell themselves to me, I'm gonna go right back to the Modor? I'm gonna go right back to my family. They ugly, but that's my family. That's where I come from. The fuck shit I'm talking about. Hi, Bear. Hi, May. I love you, May. You came in with the insights, man. You came in, you was putting 2 and 2 together, man. Be careful, man, because they're gonna get your IP address next. This is the mango margarita. I had never had a mango margarita before in my life. I've only just had lemon and lime and strawberry. But y'all can't act like y'all hate Mexicans neither, because those are the girls that be at the bar with us, for one, and two, y'all gonna keep going to get those tacos from the taco truck. And the cheapest alcoholic beverage that gets you tossed in 2 minutes is a margarita. So you cannot say you hate Mexicans, okay? Hello, thank you. I think my wig is sweet too. It's supposed to be sweet. But like I said, black girls, if you're wearing a wig, wear a $30 wig in your kinky texture. That's a lot cheaper and a lot more realistic than you going to spend $700 on Caucasian hair. That pisses me off. Okay? But bitch, I've been shooked by these black girls that been attacking me. They ugly as hell. I'm telling you the tea. And I'm like, okay, maybe the white people just had more resources to go get braces and shit. But I mean, looking at the black people, I'm just like, that must be a birth defect, your teeth or something like that. Like the teeth and then the hair and then the not having hips part. Like that's a really bad combination. That's a sorry and colored combination. And so people who are not beautiful, I don't feel a sympathy for people who are not beautiful because I think that those are evil spirits that are not blessed by God. Because a non-beautiful person is always going to, they're never going to be able to have a harmonious relationship with a beautiful person. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's scary to me the most, is that this was all about my beauty and that I didn't even see my beauty. And then when I woke up and realized and started looking at the beauty of the world, I started to understand the black fatigue a lot more. Them not having hair, them not having education to communicate with white people, them not having skills to make money with white people, them having, you know, discoloration, us having discoloration on our skin, right? That's a struggle. Us, like our skin being a struggle, our hair being a struggle. It's like, wow, like I really started, when I started to actually become, you know, when it became internationally known and I started to relate to different walks of life, I felt we got to the heart of the matter and I started to feel their burden too, is where they saw me as having the advantageous qualities that were reflected within the beauty of the rest of the world. That's the heart of the matter. And it doesn't make them any more capable of relating to the rest of the world, right? This is not a real relationship. It is just us learning about a shortcoming where it truly is fatiguing, because it doesn't change the fact that you are misfortunate. It just makes us even more uncomfortable because we're aware that you're aware of misfortune, right? Hi, Uncle. LOL. I usually give them like $2-3 because they don't do shit. It's a quick order. It's like fast food, low key. May, I ain't even seen you yet. I love chocolate ladies too, but chocolate ladies have done a lot, you know, in this fatigue, right? Where people consider me to be irresistible, and I'm just like, I really wish that you could resist me. I really wish that you didn't desire me. Like, I was just thinking about this the other day. I'm like, there's so many encounters, platonic encounters with strangers that I have where it's completely one-sided and unwanted. Like, it's so much unwanted attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, because they find me to be irresistible, they're just like, they keep projecting their black fatigue, right? And I'm like, I don't know what makes me irresistible. I really want you to resist. I don't consider myself to be better than anybody. You know, I don't consider myself to be so desirable. I'm literally here just studying and working and living my life. And my home and my sanctuary and my education became a center of discussion for people who are misfortunate. Like, oh, we're all around witnessing the fortune. Like, what? Why? Like, I'm like, I was doubting my gift and didn't think it was that special, but so many people became obsessed with me. They're literally so delusional. And the black women all the black women that sit around me are so hideous. That's why I'll be with the Dominicans and the Mexicans. I'm like, the black women scare me so much, y'all. Every time I see a black woman, they're like, what about? I be feeling like I saw a monster because I'm come from the pink and green, y'all. I'm sorry, like even the ugliest black girl on my line was still better than the average black girl that I see walking around today. And this sounds so negative and so, it sounds like I'm under the white gaze, you know what I'm saying? But I really just be looking at the other cultural groups and they're just, I think that black people did it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like when we get to the root of it, like it's an internal struggle, right? For you to have been sold into slavery meant that there were merchants selling slaves. So I feel like that is, y'all want to blame everything on slavery and Jim Crow South. When you see my home and feel like it's an unfair advantage, but I had the same resources and time allotted as you, or even less than. It's so sad. But I'm not, friend. But I'm not. Especially when they're the ones not getting, they're not getting desired. Especially when I'm a superstar and you're not. I'm like, they literally look like hideous monsters attacking me, and I'm getting so scared just seeing black people, black women, the black men too. I'll be like, oh my God, these are the slaves that I've been talking about. I'm like, it's one thing to look like a slave, but to act like a slave is different. That's the flying monkey. J.A., I think that you're a subscriber, aren't you? You keep joining. What you talking about? You like the way it look? The black girl's looking at me. I'll be like... Like the girls of the pink. Y'all, the girls of the pink scaring the fuck out of me. I'm like, every time I see them dancing like me, I get so scared because I'll be like, oh my God, they're hideous. And like, because they're dancing like me or dressing up as me, I know that it's because of my beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the scariest shit ever. But it was an unfair advantage that I had an education. The reason you're committing crimes is because of high school education? Because they don't have hips or something like that. And the whole anti-black thing about black people knowing how to dance or black people having curves is false. Black people do not know how to dance, and black people are boxy just like y'all too. That's a falsehood too. So everybody going to get them BBLs to try to act like it's a black thing. That's try to act like that curvy Coke bottle look. Like, I think that was the dangerous perception, right? Black people are known for having that big... I'm like, no, that's a plastic surgery brainwashing y'all. Black people are stiff as a board, cannot dance. Black men have little dicks too. Black women, broad shoulders, no hips. 2. So all this fighting for dominance within a cultural group is unwarranted. Y'all all ugly to be fighting me. That's all I said, friend. I said it's going to divide. That's exactly what I said. I said we're just going to have to divide it and conquer it because this is a bipartisan issue. It's not bipartisan. It's not partisan at all. When you are angry committing crimes, how can we defend your stance? We can't. So it's definitely going to divide. The mentally ill people who cannot stop lying to themselves about their envy. That's the projection, where you keep lying to yourself about the envy. Burdened by my great fortune, my gift, and my body. So we must divide and conquer. Unfortunately, it's going to be a harsh social class divide where you're not beautiful, you're not wealthy. You might be wealthy, but you're not beautiful. That's a shared adversity of people chasing sex, money, and power because they really, and that's their fight for dominance, because they truly feel inferior. And it's because they are. Is that the face? I didn't want to be divided either. I did not want to be divided, but the crime is dividing. The crime is dividing. I don't want to divide it. I didn't want to divide it either, but they divided it when they started committing crimes. The discord cannot be undone because they said that I'm irresistible. I said, me? Me? I said, please resist. I don't want it. Shorty asked me to be her Valentine. I said, no. I would never fuck those hips. The hips be scaring me. I said, oh, okay. I said, y'all got a problem with me? What happened? I said, what y'all talking about? What I do? Yeah. I didn't want to divide it, but it's becoming divided because the mentally ill cannot accept the facts of reality. Bruce, did y'all hear about Bruce Springsteen? His recent concerts where he talked about Donald Trump not being able to face the facts of reality. I agree with Bruce. I love Bruce Springsteen's music too. But like, y'all really not able to accept the facts of reality because you're not the root of desire. That's the facts of reality. You're not the root of desire. You trying to mirror my home? That's not real desire. That's you pretending to have my values. You pretending to have a home like mine. That's spooky. You don't actually live like me because no man provided it for you. You were not desired for that. You're working your occupation, not getting married, getting passed around like a, you know what I'm saying? Getting ran through, bitch. I said, oh, motherfuckers is delusional about this too. But you can't, but it's not, you didn't get the same result, friend. So how can you continue to deny the reality? So at this point, it's just you angry or stealing. Alright, y'all, I'm almost done with my margarita. Y'all let me vent. That's why I love y'all. YouTube is so much better. But y'all need to follow me on X so that you can see what's happening with Elon Musk. Because the subliminal that he's sending is an encryption that we're using to press charges against him at court. That part, bitch. All done. I'm a big girl now. I can do what I want. Y'all got a problem with me and my intimate partners? You ain't seen nothing yet. You wait till the summertime. Summer Renaissance is gonna fuck you up. You were mad about my sex and desire before? What does my sex and desire have to do with you? What does my body have to do with you? It's an obsession about the roots of desire. And that's the existential threat. Okay? That's it.